There was one truth every professional army believed in. You do not wage modern war without control of the battlefield. You do not break a disciplined force without precision. And above all, you do not rely on inaccurate weapons to decide battles. For decades, German military doctrine rested on this rule. Artillery must be accurate, fire must be measured, every shell must land where it is calculated to land. This belief shaped the Wehrmacht's confidence as it stormed across Europe in 1939 and 1940, crushing armies that followed older, messier methods of war. Chaos was the enemy of efficiency. Noise was meaningless without accuracy. Terror had no place in serious warfare. That was the rule. And then, in the summer of 1941, on a forest road outside the city of Orsha, one Soviet officer prepared to shatter it. Captain Ivan Andreevich Fliorov is 34 years old when Germany invades the Soviet Union. He is not famous. He is not a political officer. He is not even a senior commander. He is an artilleryman, trained, methodical, and deeply skeptical of theatrics. He believes in discipline, timing, and preparation. His career has been quiet, reliable, forgettable, which is exactly why he is chosen. Because Fliorov has been entrusted with something no enemy has ever seen. In early 1941, Soviet engineers finalize a weapon so secret that its crews are forbidden to speak about it, even to other Soviet units. It does not resemble artillery, it does not behave like artillery, and it violates every rule German officers believe defines effective firepower. On simple trucks, it carries rails instead of barrels, rockets instead of shells, no sights, no fine adjustments, no corrections after firing. Its official designation is BM-13. The men call it Katyusha. Germany launches Operation Barbarossa on June 22, 1941. Within days, Soviet front lines collapse, entire armies disintegrate. Panzer columns advance faster than maps can be updated. German commanders believe the Red Army is already beaten. Fliorov receives his orders in silence. Move west. Wait. Fire only once. Destroy the launchers if capture becomes possible. Because if the Germans learn what this weapon can do, everything changes. And now, near Orsha, the moment arrives.
You are standing with Fliorov in the trees. It is early morning. The air smells of pine sap and damp soil. Engines idle quietly, camouflaged beneath branches. 7 trucks, each carrying 16 rockets. One salvo, that is all. Ahead of you, the German 17th Panzer Division moves along the road. Trucks, fuel vehicles, infantry columns, confident, unhurried. There is no sign of alarm. Fliorov raises his binoculars. Range just under 8 kilometers. He checks his watch. The crews wait. These rockets do not whistle like artillery shells. They scream, they howl, they tear the air apart. Fliorov knows this. He has seen the tests. He has watched hardened officers flinch. He gives the order. Fire. The trucks recoil as if struck. Rails erupt with flame. One rocket ignites the next, then the next, then the next. Within seconds, over 100 rockets tear into the sky. The sound is not a bang, it is a shriek, a mechanical, rising scream that builds and builds and builds. German soldiers look up. Then the first rockets hit. Explosions overlap. Shock waves slam into bodies. Dirt, metal, and fire mix into a single wall of destruction. Fuel trucks detonate. Ammunition cooks off. Men run without direction. Commands vanish under the noise. The road becomes a killing zone. The rockets do not land precisely. They land everywhere. And that is the point. The barrage lasts less than 20 seconds. When the last rocket leaves the rails, Flerov does not wait to observe the damage. He orders the trucks to move. Engines roar. Crews strip camouflage. The launchers disappear into the forest. Behind them, German officers struggle to understand what just happened. There are no craters in neat lines, no identifiable battery positions, no counter-battery targets, only wreckage and fear. Within hours, reports reach German command. Descriptions vary. Some say it was multiple batteries. Others insist it was an air attack. A few claim it was some kind of mass incendiary weapon. No one agrees. The next day, it happens again, and again, and again. German soldiers begin calling it the Stalin organ because the sound resembles massive church pipes screaming all at once, because it feels biblical.
Because it cannot be stopped. At one engagement near Smolensk, a single Katyusha salvo halts an entire German advance. Infantry refuses to move forward. Veterans of Poland and France break and run. Flyorov's unit fires, relocates, fires again. Then the order comes. German forces are closing in. Encirclement is imminent. Flyorov gathers his men. He gives the final command. Destroy the launchers. Explosives are set. Trucks burn. Rockets cook off violently. The forest lights up as German troops approach. Flyorov leads a breakout attempt. He does not survive it. But the weapon does, and the Germans still have no answer. If you find this kind of forgotten military history as fascinating as we do, we'd be honored if you hit that subscribe button. We believe these stories of courage and innovation deserve to be told. And by subscribing, you help us ensure they aren't forgotten. What the Germans do not realize, at least not yet, is that Orsha was only the beginning. By late 1941, entire Katyusha regiments are operational. Hundreds of launchers, thousands of rockets. They are cheap, fast to produce, impossible to silence. German intelligence scrambles. Reports label the weapon psychologically devastating. Field manuals warn troops to expect sudden, overwhelming barrages without warning. Countermeasures fail. Aircraft cannot locate firing positions in time. Artillery cannot respond before the launchers relocate. Armor offers no protection against saturation fire. German soldiers learn that when they hear the scream, the only defense is distance or prayer. At Stalingrad, Katyushas pound assembly areas before Soviet counterattacks. At Kursk, they blanket German armor concentrations. By 1944, they precede nearly every major Red Army offensive. The rule is broken. Accuracy is no longer king. Shock is. Speed is. Overwhelming force delivered all at once. Germany never fields a true equivalent, and the psychological edge, the fear, never fades. Captain Ivan Flyorov is 34 years old when he dies. His name does not appear in most textbooks. His face is not widely known. But his decision on a forest road in 1941 changes the nature of modern artillery forever. Today, rocket artillery exists in every major army on Earth. The concept Flyorov proved that terror, saturation, and speed could win battles still defines modern warfare.
To this day, soldiers who have heard rocket artillery describe the same thing: the sound, the helplessness, the moment you realize there is nothing you can do but endure. If this story moved you, please hit that like button. Every click tells the algorithm this piece of history is worth remembering. We're dedicated to rescuing these forgotten stories from the archives. If you want to join us on this mission, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Where are you watching from? Drop a comment with your city or state and tell us if someone in your family served. Thank you for ensuring that Captain Ivan Fliorov and the men of the 1st Katyusha Battery do not disappear into silence. They deserve to be remembered.